definitely do that trick. I still can't do it as good as you. The thing, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Is that a Van Halen thing?
I don't actually know.
Okay, I was gonna say if so, that's
probably is.
That's definitely why you're better at it. So, how's it going, everybody?
It is Wednesday night. Feeling good on a Wednesday?
Feeling good?
Not really. It's a bullshit day today, but
you know, a long week.
So, yeah.
Is that only Sam's exclusive headwear? No, this
Yes.
is an H&M beanie that I got for $10 in a discount bin. Warm winter up in Canada. Yeah, today wasn't bad. The last few days are kind of back to normal, I think. Lots of snow today.
That's bullshit. It got super cold.
Yeah. Today's only like -5. But
Yeah, I know. But yesterday was minus 28.
Awful, yeah.
Where are you guys at tonight? Do us a favor, smash that like button, press the like button, ring the bell, subscribe. I don't know what else I'm supposed to tell you to do. Follow us on the Facebooks, on the Twitter, the X machine. What else we got?
The X
on
machine.
the old Pinterest, I think.
Yeah.
What other social media platforms?
Our Twitter,
the old TikToks?
our Twitter employees called X-Men now. That would be cool.
X-people.
X-people, sorry. The joke was about the X-Men. That was the joke, never mind. How's it going, everybody? About a foot of snow yesterday. Shoot, where are you again, Dan? That's a lot. I heard it's snowing a lot where we're gonna be going next week, but before we go, which is good. Edmonton -23 today. Dang.
Yeah.
How's that thing feeling?
Really good. Bruce, or Jake, whatever you want to call him. Bruce and Jake.
I call him Dad.
Yeah. Your pops tuned her up real nice. I forgot to tell you to tell him to, like,
to sand
the neck a bit.
I have some 600 sandpaper that we can do that with. Yeah. I keep it in the kit because Savard likes it.
I've got 80 grit for you.
That's not going to do the job, bud. That's not going to do it. Anthony raining here. World might be ending. Maybe.
These have LTHBs on them?
The
10 to
strings?
52s?
Yeah, he said he put what was on there. Last thing I had put on there was 10 to 52s.
Yeah, it's great.
So it would be.
Feels awesome. They went for the, like, 3 of the guitars went for their, like, 6-month tune-up at Jake's.
Okay, I learned something today again about this guitar. Both pots split, the tone and the volume.
What does that do?
The volume split is just a neck pickup on. So like if you're in the bridge pickup and you want just the neck pickup with it, you can pull that up and get like the bridge hum with the neck. Or if you're doing like a split thing and want all 3 pickups, you can it just basically automatically engages the neck pickup. So there you go. You won't use that, but.
No, definitely not.
But if you did like the bridge split to the single.
Oh, Jake's here and it's 10 to 46.
It is 10 to 46, there you go. Still feels good though. So like if you split the bridge humbucker into a single and then did that on, you could get like almost like a telly in the middle position type
So
sound.
if I just like go like this and then
pull both pots
both?
up, pull both up and then put it in the bridge, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's almost like a telly middle position. Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? None of that.
Exactly. What's a neck pickup?
Chad, how much do you love clean channels?
He's like, not heavy enough. I'm done.
Yeah.
See you guys at NAMM. Show me the chuggability of the MK3. Sure. What am I doing? The people actually want to hear riffs. They don't want to hear that. I was wondering how long we'd get before it came.
Not long.
It's true.
There it is.
That's funny.
Will's like, play the riff.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's funny. Yeah, a couple people were like, collab? It's like, this is a joke. But actually, yeah, there's 2 channels, I guess, depending on what type of chug you want. Like the purple.
What's up, Stan?
The purple channel is a lot more mid-forward and more modern. Sorry? Verbs.
My tuner is long.
That happened with mine too.
Yeah.
So that's purple channel. Then the red channel is a little more saggy. This has to be. Yeah, I actually think I like the red channel on the MK3 a little more than I did on the a lot more than I did in the MK2, but without consciously thinking about it, realized I'm actually favoring the red channel these days. Enough chugging the guitar, chug a beer. I will chug this bubbly. No problem, Shane. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I am drinking the old Patton 5 gin old fashioned tonight.
Is that what that is? No
Yeah.
ice?
No ice.
You're crazy.
We don't have any ice.
Oh.
So I'm not going to take any of the snow from outside.
Yeah,
It's not going to work.
It's not very clean.
No.
Yeah.
No, I know what Luke does in it.
Mud soaks.
So
Just Winnipeg. It gets warm enough that it melts and turns into mud, and then it's snow, so it's just mud and sand and snow everywhere.
piss.
But, yeah.
yeah, also lots of piss. So yeah, what are you guys drinking tonight?
Can you lower the gain in the G20 using a different preamp tube?
Oh man, lower the gain.
You can. It'll if you did it in the second slot, it probably would be like there's the three preamp slots. The second one is the second channel, so that would probably make some sort of difference. I wouldn't recommend changing the input tube. I mean, you can. It's a preamp tube. Like nothing's going to hurt the amp, but just in terms of the way the amp responds, it definitely benefits from having a 12AX7 in the input stage. So maybe try the second channel and see what you think. But I'd recommend leaving the V1 and V3.
I would just turn the gain down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Sometimes works. And use a I know that sounded a little bit like condescending, but I'm actually serious. Like turn the gain down. Like
The
on this
purple channel
120.
backs off nice. Yeah.
Like if you. That's the purple channel on my 120. Like
Sounds
with
great.
a neck pickup on the old Schacter. Well, I'll turn the gate off though, so it's.
Do you need a tuner? Do you want to plug into this one? No. Sorry, I asked.
Why would you bother asking? So-
Picked up a PRS MT15 and a Rev 112. Nice, Scott. That's sweet, dude.
Nice, that's awesome.
Let us know how you like both of those things.
The MT15 is a great amp.
Here. Try the Canvas tuner. It's great. That's what's new for me this week is the Canvas tuner from Walrus, which is awesome. I know it's silly to say that I really like this tuner and the way it responds, but I do. It's great.
It really is good.
It's awesome. Yeah, the display's really easy to. It sounds again dumb to say easy to read, but like I don't know, just relative to what you're doing, like it's really responsive and it's very easy and accurate and not something you fight with.
I can't see it
unless
at
you
all,
can't
dude.
see it at all.
I
Right.
can't at all.
There you go.
So.
I think right now it's at like 60% brightness too, so you can like boost it up if you need.
Well, the studio light was reflecting off the the screen, and I was like,
And you can load pictures onto it
that's
too,
cool.
which is really cool.
Like,
We haven't
I
done
like
that
the,
yet.
like, look at that, eh?
Yeah, where it like blinks when it's in tune. The TU3 did that, but it just didn't tune very well. So when you could get it to do that,
I was gonna say if you could get the light to light up, it was
Yeah,
cool. But
exactly.
good luck getting the light to light
it's
up.
kind of a combination of that and like a TC type thing.
Yeah, like a polytune.
I finally got used to using that Peterson tuner, the strobe tuner. And now that I've gotten used to it, it's amazing. But like the first while I was doing it, I also had the Boss tuner at the same time, just because I was like, I need to. That was how I got used to it. Was I got close with the Boss and then just like fine tuned it with the Peterson.
Dude, I love like the strobe tuners.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
so good.
Got one. Derek actually hooked me up with one last time we were at Sweetwater,
Nice.
and it's awesome.
Did I tell you about like when I was doing the I Mother Earth gig here last summer, and like not this past summer, but the summer before, how Damon offered that I could use his like rig to tune Jack's guitars, and he only had the Peterson strobe, and I didn't know how to use it. I didn't want to admit I didn't know how to use it, so I ran to my car and grabbed a Polytune Mini,
That's so funny. I love
and I was
that.
like, I'll just use this.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
sure he looked at me like
Okay, bye.
I was a complete moron.
No, I have both because like sometimes like if you're in a pinch or like something happens, you need to like fix something and then tune. If you need to do it really quick, like the Polytune or the Boss is like in a pinch it works, but like, yeah. What do you guys? It's a silly question, but what do you guys use for a tuner, and why do you like it? I think now that I've gotten used to the Peterson, I just like how accurate it is. Like it's crazy accurate. You just gotta get used to how she feels.
I use the either the Polytune Mini, or primarily I use the Ernie Ball volume pedal tuner. So Terrible. I always just call you Terrible, even though I don't say your name. He wants to get a canvas tuner to put a picture of Luke on it. That would be a waste of a canvas tuner. No, I'm kidding. No, actually, Luke, I would put your picture on it. Yeah, did you guys get any cool new gear? Walrus sent us some cool things that we could take to NAMM. So we got a couple of those canvas tuners and a couple of ARP 87s, which is a cool delay pedal. I'm a fan.
These came in too, I guess, with the, yeah. There was,
Sam's board has all new toys on it. Mine does not have any new toys because my staff don't love me.
you have your own massive
false.
pedal
I had
board.
to build 9 pedal boards this week, so
6.
I don't know. There's a lot of them.
6.
Flip it upside down.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. You did have 9, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Fine.
have your actual board.
Yeah.
There's this lo-fi mode on this that I was messing around with earlier today. So like listen to the repeats on it. It kind of like decays like a tape type thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You like that, hey?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't use it for everything, but it's a cool effect to have on some stuff. Like. And this actually sounds really good too, the MXR verb.
Yeah. That thing's annoying me.
What is?
That modulation where it modulates up.
Oh, really?
I hate to say it, but I'm
Make
the
it
same.
quiet or get it out.
There you go. Let's see. You could do the.
What's up, Nick? Oh, I can't wait. We're gonna see so many bots next week, or not next week. Well, yeah, next week too. But it's gonna be like 2 weeks of bots on the Gearsy Beersy Road Show.
They're at NAMM.
What's that?
Nick and those guys are at NAMM.
Nick's gonna be at NAMM, I think. Nick, are you still coming to NAMM? And then Chad, of course. Our good buddy Chad. Our buddy Ryan Berkey from 60 Cycle Hum is gonna make us some dinner when we're in San Diego
That sounds nice.
next Saturday. Yeah. Yeah. Anthony's coming.
Speaking of San Diego,
Will's coming.
road shows.
That's where I meant he's gonna make us dinner, but we're going
I know,
to the
I'm
road
just
show.
saying, plug them, plug
Yeah.
them, plug them.
Yeah, there you go. So we're going on the Gear and Beer Road shows. So although the San Diego one doesn't have any beer because it's more family friendly,
Yes.
it's in the middle of the
That's
afternoon.
the Rev Road Show.
I told, oh, what's up, Jeff? I told Luke there's no day drinking, so it's not gonna work, bud.
That's fine.
Okay. But Monday night, we are in Fargo at Flatland.
Yes.
Guitar and Luthery. It's gonna be good times. And then, weather permitting, we're gonna make it to Council Bluffs, AKA Omaha, to legit
Legit music.
guitar.
I didn't realize Council Bluffs is basically Omaha. Yeah, that's good. I know a couple people there.
Yep.
Nick,
then-
I'm looking forward to seeing you. That'll be great.
Then we make our way to Casa Bonita in Denver.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita.
Luke, you're 21 now, right?
Nope,
You're 22.
He's not.
I'm 20.
Really?
He
Not,
can't
not
drink
old
in the
enough to
US.
drink in the States.
Oh,
2 more months.
oh wow. I didn't know that. That's funny.
That's okay, I don't need to. Sam, do you know how awesome Casa Bonita actually is?
No. Have you been there?
No, but I know.
Is it actually good?
Yeah, it's the Disney World of Mexican restaurants.
It says South Park.
Yeah, and they own it, so now they know. There's cliff jumpers, dude.
So they aren't trying to sell it by owning it. No.
There's people that cliff jump like 10 feet into water. There's a big Cartman statue.
10 feet is a cliff to you?
Yeah. That's pretty high up.
That's like less. Like you're more than 2/3 of that.
It's true.
That is true.
So, anyway, Gear Beer Roadshow next week. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be as much fun driving 2,000 miles to NAMM
No,
again. Yeah.
this is number 4.
How's everybody's week been?
this is
I'd love
number
to hear how your week's been, because we're about to tell you what ours has been.
I know you've done more than I have, but I think this is number 4 now for me driving.
I have flown once.
I've flown twice. I've driven more than I've flown. I will say that.
I've been to every one we've gone to. You've missed 1 or 2.
I missed one winter. And
Oh,
one
no, you
summer.
missed early ones, though. Like, you didn't...
Oh, before I
yeah,
worked
yeah.
with Rev, yeah. Since
Yeah.
I've started going, I missed 1 winter NAMM and 1 summer NAMM.
Why am I half Luke's size but twice his age? Yes, Chad, my truck does ride nice. At least there's that. But let me tell you about our week so far. So, in true Rev fashion, we were not ready at all.
I would just like to point out how on last stream you said that we were
No.
ahead of schedule.
Dude,
So
I said we were
I would-
more organized than normally. I didn't say we were ahead
also
of
false.
schedule.
Also false.
No, we were. I had a spreadsheet that had everything organized of what we needed rather than coming to you
Yeah,
today to
except-
say what needs to go on the pallet.
Last year we had a spreadsheet that we had like a month beforehand. So
Lies.
nope.
Lies.
Nope.
I'm not speaking.
Oh man, this Ray guy says the food was horrific.
No, but they
But-
said apparently they made it edible. Matt and Trey.
Interesting.
Can we all get a picture with Cartman
Oh yeah, of
all
course.
I
together?
don't know if you know he's not a real person.
He is.
He is. He's gonna say hi,
Luke's
dude.
hero.
I literally have him on my socks right now. Look, look down.
Nice.
I know, I understand.
Did we buy you those?
No, Austin and Emily bought me these. You bought me the Mario ones.
Okay. So, anyway,
For someone,
we won't listen to what Manny has to say because he's a liar. Liar.
Not true, but continue.
I will.
Manny-
I'll back him a little bit. I think last year we had more notice, but I think
outta here.
I think we have less to actually
You
do.
get the hell
this.
out of here.
I think we have less to actually do this year, but a lot of things have also just messed up, like
Yeah,
shipping
absolutely.
the stuff. Like
Yeah, stuff that's not our fault.
There's been a bunch of things that have just came up that have caused it to get pushed back a little bit. Which was your day?
Not our fault though.
Well,
Well, so let me tell you guys a little story about the NAMM show. It's the best and worst thing in the world. It is the best and the worst thing in the world. It costs a metric fuck ton of money to go do. At least that's the way it feels.
it does, and it's a very unique and special time, but there's so much more that goes into it than just like being there with your stuff. Like
Yeah, well, and this year we have lots of friends that want to borrow stuff, like lots of other booths, which is really awesome, but that's also contributed to, like normally we would lend out like, I don't know, what, like 8 amps maybe?
I think last year was like
8 or 10?
8 to 10, yeah.
I think there's 26 this year.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's so many. Where's the sad music? Yeah. So anyway, there I was. It was last Friday, and I was like, hey, you know what? We're gonna get this pallet packed today so we can get it shipped out of here. And then I was like, you know what? This looks like a lot of stuff. I think it's probably gonna be more than 1 pallet. So, you know what? I'm gonna get Luke to help. So I went and I talked to Luke and was like, hey man, can you help pack this pallet? And he's like, yeah. And then I got one of 17 million phone calls that I got that day. And then I went to see how much of the pallet Luke had packed, and the answer to that is 0. He had packed nothing. Like, not one thing. Which,
But the direction that I was given was also nothing.
well,
And I didn't want to mess it up.
I
make
know
it worse.
I know it's hard to see a 4x12 cabinet built that needs to be packed up and know that I better wrap that and put in a box. I know
Well,
that's tough.
Well, there
But,
was.
you know,
Hey.
you know, it is what
We're
it
good.
is. It is what it is.
No, we're not fighting. It's okay.
So then I was like, you know what?
This is crazy. Everyone's saying classic Luke. That's insane.
Is
Luke works super hard, man.
It is classic Luke.
We rag on you, but you do work hard, but things like that do happen sometimes, and it's also funny.
Yes. No. It is funny. It is funny. I'm not hurt.
So then I like, you know what I need to do?
Wait.
I need to bring in his dad to see if his Brad.
Bringing his Brad.
Yeah, see if his dad is any better at this.
Wait. But can we say what day it was that we were doing this?
Friday.
No, it was Saturday.
No. First it was Friday.
Oh, okay, but then it was Saturday.
Then it was Saturday. And then we were
see,
doing this. And
I was there on Saturday.
And you know what? I also thought, okay, fine, we didn't get it on Friday because we got interrupted. So you know what we'll do? We'll get it all knocked out of the park on Saturday. We need like 2-3 hours. We'll get this thing knocked out. It'll be no big deal. So then Saturday comes, and we get started on it, and yeah, we got like nothing done on Saturday either.
I don't even remember what I did on Saturday.
Neither do I.
It's a
So don't
blur.
worry, you're not the only
It's
one.
a blur.
So
Matthew, I'm stoked to see you at Legit Music. Sorry,
Yeah.
just interjecting. That's sweet. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
out. We're stoked to meet you guys. Anyone who's coming to the road show, we're stoked to meet you. It'll be fun.
yes.
Sorry.
And then
before that went
Sunday,
away.
So then Sunday,
I'm also there.
he's also here. And
I don't remember what I did on Sunday either.
I made
Oh, I folded
cabinets.
shirts.
I don't
That's
know
what I
what.
did.
Oh yeah, you folded up T-shirts,
That's what I
and I made cabinets that we forgot about. And by we, I mean I forgot to tell our woodworkers to build. So then I built 4 cabinets, and then had Luke take them to his dad to finish the routing. And then I came back and worked till I don't remember what hour, but too late. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna get this knocked out on Monday, you know. So then Monday comes, and we do not get it knocked out on Monday.
Sammy got a really nice call at almost 10 o'clock in the morning
I did.
from me.
Oh, Monday.
Oh yeah,
From
Luke's
me.
car dies.
Was that Monday?
Yeah.
That
Yes,
was-
the
no, no,
day
that
that I
was-
was supposed to be there.
No, I thought that was
No,
Tuesday.
that was yesterday.
That was for sure Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday.
it?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that was
Monday I
yesterday.
called your dad
No,
and was like, hey, can you come in and help? And then your dad and I got half of the pallet packed,
Right,
or a little more than half.
right. I remember this now.
And then I realized that there were things that some of our people had not finished, or if they had finished them, I had no idea where the hell they were, because they weren't anywhere near the pallet I had to back. So the next morning I was like, we'll get it knocked out. Luke will be on it right when he gets in. And then Luke's car died for, I think,
2 hours.
the 700th time in the last
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, you said 1,747th time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's been too many.
I don't think
Yeah.
you've had that car for like a year now, working.
Oh, I mean, he
So-
drove my truck for a year while he waited for that to get fixed.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I think I've had it for, well, I'm coming up on 3 years in August, and I think I've not had it for as long as I have been able to drive it. I think it's 50-50.
So anyway, long story short, we checked with the trucking company. Everything was good. We were going to get her all packed up, and they were going to pick it up Tuesday afternoon. So we haul ass, finally, between Monday night and Tuesday, and we get both pallets picked up. Sorry, packed up. And then we call the trucking company to come get them. Because I was pretty adamant that I'm like, hey, do you know what we're not doing? I've driven to NAMM too many times hauling a trailer. And you know what we're not doing? We're not hauling a damn trailer to NAMM again. So anyway,
And then
I left to go take the truck in to get it serviced before we drive. And Sam was like, man, they're supposed to pick this pallet up by 4 and I got to leave by 5. And yeah, like, when are they coming? I'm like, I don't know. They said like by 4:30. Maybe they're just running a bit late. So then I took the truck in to get serviced, and while I was taking it in to get serviced, well, all the antifreeze in it leaked out of it because the water pump blew while I was driving it to the service station. And then we had to get it towed.
You made it to the grocery
I
store.
made it to the grocery store. Then we got it towed, and Luke and I came back here. And then I told Sam, you can go, and I'll wait for the truck. And then I waited here till 6:30, and the truck never showed up to
Well,
pick
no.
up all of our stuff.
The first thing
that we worked so hard to get palleted on time.
Well, the first thing that Sam says as soon as we get back, he's like, "Well, I got bad news for you guys."
Yeah.
They said they're not coming because it's past 4:30.
Yeah. And then I texted the guy and I was like, no, you need to come get this. And then I waited for a bit and then no. So then today, well, today's the day that the trucking company's going to come get the pallets for NAMM, right, Sam? Because California's far away from Winnipeg.
Yeah, it has to be today.
It has to be today, because if it's not today,
And
how the
quote-
hell will it
and
get
they
to NAMM?
quote 6 business days for shipping, which is today.
Today. Yeah.
Yes.
So then they said, don't worry, we're coming to get it, and we'll be there before 4 o'clock. And they're like, if we're not there by 3:15, text us. And we'll check where the driver is. So then I text the guy at like 10 to 3 because I was about to go into a meeting, and I was like, yeah, they're still not here. Do you want to double check where the driver is? And then, yeah.
There was just
And then-
a gigantic blizzard today.
Yes, we got approximately 1.5 inches of snow today, which in Winnipeg terms is like a fart. And
We got more than that, but
yeah,
also not a lot.
and like, but then they're like, well, the weather's shit, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it's January in Winnipeg. It's normal, and you're in a semi truck. So anyway, so then they said, well, doesn't look like they're coming today either. So now we don't know what we're gonna do, is what the broker tells me that's handling the shipment. He's like, I'm gonna try to find another solution. And I'm like, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So, anyway, looks like we're gonna be hauling a U-Haul to NAMM.
No, they're coming tomorrow.
Yeah, if they're not here tomorrow morning, it looks like when you see the Rev Roadshow, it's gonna be Sammy and Luke and I with a big old U-Haul trailer behind us.
We should get some like decals and just deck it out.
That-
Yeah,
The
like a
problem with
tour
that is
bus.
it's a rental.
Yeah, we could just
Yeah.
take it off after and goog on it. We'll just plaster Sam's face all over it.
So yeah. So anyway, that's our week so far. I mean, it's not like it's any real surprise. Like, so you
Something
know,
always happens.
Our clickbait title about saying it's the worst time of year, it legit is the worst time of year. This is the time where everybody in the shop is the most stressed about everything because everybody's trying to make sure that everything gets done and that everything, like nothing gets missed, and that and that they're like, the faster we can get Derek the hell out of here, the faster our lives will be a lot easier.
Well, I'm going with you.
I know.
So.
You're like, yes.
No.
So,
Yeah.
So,
Most stoked to get there. Once we're there, like once you're there and everything's going, it's the best. Like that's the thing is like.
The roadshow is gonna be awesome too.
Sure, yeah, man. Like it looks like there's a good amount of people coming out to Fargo, which to me is like, it's like people live there, I guess. Yeah.
I would also like to note the first world problems of me complaining that, like, oh no, I have to haul a trailer to the trade show that we're going to.
Yeah.
What am
of
I gonna
course.
do?
Yeah.
Like, it's the thing that we've done all the time.
We're still lucky to be able to do it, but
Yeah.
it's just inevitable that something goes awry. And there's just also so much like logistically that has to line up to even be able to get
Yeah.
all of our stuff there, you know?
Yeah.
Because, we don't live in California.
No,
So-
we don't. Mm-hmm. I do. Is Fargo on the way? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You bet. Why? TJ, you coming to Fargo? Come on. TJ's coming to NAMM.
TJ's hopping
Is
in
he?
with us.
Awesome.
Are you coming, TJ?
TJ's coming to NAMM, he told me.
Sick. Let's hang out.
Roadshow with us.
Yeah, can't wait to see you.
Yeah, hey, TJ, do you want to hop in the truck and go do the roadshow? And by
That's a
hop in
big
the
no.
truck, I mean, maybe you would drive the truck for me and I will get a plane ticket.
No.
It's okay. Just
They
bring
don't
your
care if they
Nintendo
see
Switch.
me on the roadshow. They want to see you and Luke.
Yeah, Luke's
cart
gonna
me
be
frost.
driving all
Nobody
the way.
wants to see me. What are we talking about here?
Luke's gonna be driving the whole way. It's fine.
You could, Anthony, you could move your operations to California if you like taxes. No, we live in Canada where there's already plus de taxes. So, Bo hauling a trailer is easy. It's unloading and setting up that's gonna suck for. You know what, Bo? The only thing about that is hauling the trailer is not so easy when you decide, hey, you know what'd be cool? To stop and see the Grand Canyon, like my brother was commenting before. And then you pull a U-ball with the trailer and you flip one of the axles and you have to drive 50 kilometers an hour or like, yeah, it was like 50 or 70 kilometers an hour. It was the fastest we could drive until we could find somewhere that could jack the trailer and flip the axle back. It was balls.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was not cool. Also, we could see a big trench in the ground. So, you know, so, oh. TJ, you'll be there hanging? Oh, can try to, oh, at NAMM or you're gonna be in Fargo?
I think he means he's gonna be at NAMM.
No, I think he means he's gonna be in Fargo because he said there's Fargo on the way. Oh, TJ,
Yeah.
you got till Monday to get my Strat finished and bring it to Fargo. TJ was working on my.
No, he says
ES
NAMM,
Strat.
so.
He
Oh,
says NAMM.
oh, well, that's way less cool.
Oh yeah, he has your gunmetal strat, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The drive to NAMM is.
The drive back is always worse to me than the drive there,
Yeah.
I think. And I think both times I've done the drive back, or when I've done the drive back from California, every single time we've gotten stuck in a snowstorm.
Yeah. You
Well,
got hurt the one time too. That was less than ideal.
It was funny though, because I was driving later that day.
Yeah. Because Donovan was incapable of driving.
No, Donovan was fine driving. He just didn't want to drive through the mountains because it was snowy and I had done more of it. I was like, all right, I'm in a sling. I dislocated my shoulder on the way home from NAMM one year, for anyone who doesn't know what we're referring to, which was super great in the middle of, it was in Beaver, Utah. That's where it happened, at a gas station on the ice, which is hilarious.
And that is when I learned the lesson that I ask everyone who's traveling with us, have you got Blue Cross Travel Health? Because if you don't, I will buy it for you. Because didn't you sell your car to pay for your hospital bill?
No, but I did end up paying for it because my car was a write-off anyway, because it was like an old car that my parents gave me, and the clutch plate like needed to get replaced, and the repair was like more than the car's value. So my dad's friends sold it for like $3,000, and that paid for the bill.
This is how good of a company we were when we were starting out, is that somebody came to NAMM with us, hurt themselves, and paid his own hospital bill because we fucking sucked.
I mean, I will say, like, I had toured the States at that point and always had gotten medical insurance, and for whatever reason, I didn't realize until I felt that I didn't.
Chad
I was
Neville
like,
asked us, what do you guys typically eat on the road in the States?
Jimmy John's,
Jimmy John's,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A,
garbage.
Taco Bell.
No.
No, we did Taco Bell last year. You get a Taco Bell.
We're not gonna be near any Buc-ee's.
Cool
are we?
Ranch
I'll do Taco
Doritos.
Bell if I'm not
No Buc-ee's.
That's just in Texas.
No, Buc-ee's is more like Georgia and Tennessee. Wawa in Texas, isn't it?
Buc-ee's in Texas.
Buc-ee's in Texas too? Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. I still remember that we had to pay.
My dad, probably.
Oh, yes.
It says Facebook user, if that is you, Dad.
Yeah, and that is why my guitar setups now are $160 instead of $60.
They just needed more work.
No. Jake's like, I'm slowly gonna make back the money for Sam's injury off of the.
Ronnie was in the snowstorm. The
Yeah.
snowstorm was on the way back from, yeah, that was LA.
It's your mom.
That was my mom. Thanks, Mom. She remembers too. Donovan and Ronnie and I got stuck in Thedford, Nebraska for 2 days.
Yeah.
Because we drove into a snowstorm, and it was funny because like it was starting to get really bad, and we were passing through this town. It was like the exit onto the highway, and Donovan was looking at the weather map. He's like, "I think we should stop here."
Did you have a trailer? Did you know?
We did.
You did?
Yeah. He's like, "I think we should stop here," and I was like, "Okay." Like, I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "No. Like, we need to get off the road right now."
I remember
and we pulled into the parking lot, and literally within 5 minutes, we wouldn't have been able to move the truck. Like, it was crazy.
I remember you calling me, and like Rev was so broke those first few years when we were doing the show that I remember you being like, "Hey, I hope it's cool, but we gotta get hotels because we're gonna die if we don't." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's
fine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Like, we're fine." But that is like a testament to how like the NAMM show is one of those things that people like idolize so much, or like they've got it built up in their mind of like, you go to NAMM and like you're gonna make all this money, you're gonna make all these sales and all that stuff, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, I still love the NAMM show. I would say that NAMM is like Guitar Player Summer Camp. And yeah, and I'm not one of those people that will bitch about the show itself to say that like NAMM's dead or it's over or it's anything like that. I mean, I have concerns about where the show is and how it is, but I still think it is like the coolest thing to be able to go and hang out with as many of our friends as we get to in the industry at the show. And, you know, and I think, you know, in the long run, it pays off marketing-wise and sales-wise. We end up making at least a good portion of what we spent to do the show back. Those first years we did not, man. Oh, those first years it was like, hey, we're gonna spend $25,000 and we're gonna make like 2,000 back. It was rough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's but it's still, you know, one of the best times, man.
Yeah, it's.
Oh man, Darren, we're stoked to be at Flatland on Monday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. That's one of my, like, I know people will be like, you know, whatever city they're in, this is my favorite city that I'm in. Flatland is one of my favorite shops to stop at. There's always
you've told
cool
me that a few
pedal
times.
shit.
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Yeah, you've told me that a few times. I'm
We're
stoked
on
to
the
check it
hunt
out.
for the phone delay.
I do like how my brother is like, plus all the delicious sandwiches, because my brother is.
Yeah, makes
Just
Scott
hyping
makes
himself
the
up.
lunches. Yeah.
Thanks for making this all about you, Scott. We really appreciate that.
I probably crush like 10 of
6
those sandwiches in a week.
Sandos. Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, I look forward to it every year. I mean, this year is exceptionally different just because like it feels like everything is more rushed. Even though I do feel like Manny's going to say that we weren't as organized, but I feel like
No comment.
thanks, man. Manny. No, I feel like I was more organized, whether or not Manny feels like as a company we were. So, and he's still laughing. You know what, Manny? Suck it.
Okay.
So, no, I feel like it just came, you know what? As much as I didn't like it when the show was in April, I think that the fact that we have Christmas break and, you know, we have somebody like Manny who's an integral part of our team who buggers off on tour until the Christmas party almost, and then comes back, and then is on holidays, and then he's just giving me the metal sign.
I thought you were going to say something nice, and I was like, oh, man, I bet
No.
you feel bad about making fun of him.
No. No.
I like how the only time we've seen Carl in the last 6 months was the Christmas
party. Yeah.
I told him that too.
He told me, he's like, yeah, I'll come drink all your booze. I'm like, it's for lunch. He's like, I still drink booze. No, but like in all seriousness, we're thrilled that you guys get to go out and do cool gigs, like that you're out with Ariel. That's part of why we build gear, is to see artists out touring and guys, you know, creating stuff and he's sharing it with the masses. But it does make it really difficult when you're trying to prep for NAMM, but you have this 2-week break right before the final push where everyone is guaranteed super busy.
People you're relying on to get things to do what you need to do are closed. And
everything's
all this
closed.
stuff.
You can't get people to work overtime to help with stuff because everybody's got family stuff up. And it's the holidays and you're trying to find time to like relax and, you know, rest and have fun with family. But, you know, for me, I'm sitting at home during the break just thinking about like, oh shit, this and this and this needs to get done. This didn't get finished. They didn't deliver this before the break. This is going to be late. You know what I mean? So it just becomes, you know, my long story short, I kind of wish it was in February. Like I kind of wish.
Kind of fish.
For real?
Yeah, for real. I wish we had all of January to work on getting ready for the show and get stuff out to the show. Because that's the other thing that having it in January does, is that if you want to ship to the advanced warehouse, you have to have all your stuff ready in like November and get it to them by like early December. Otherwise, you get nailed for all the wonderful excess fees that NAMM has, you know? So.
I didn't know that you could do that in advance, but it's that far.
Yeah. Thanks, Ronnie. Ronnie, you got to come hang out here sometime. I say that every time I see you on live stream. It pisses me off that you don't come out here more, bud. It's making me angry. I'm joking, but also not. You need to come hang out here more. If we get into Omaha earlier that day, there's an all-you-can-eat spaghetti place in downtown Omaha. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. I like spaghetti. Is it like authentic, like Italian noodles? Like,
Does it have to have tomato sauce?
yeah, what are we hoping to see at NAMM this year? Oh, man. Sales, and more sales.
I was literally
No,
going to say
like,
people buying stuff.
Yeah. The dealer network this year, like being completely transparent with you guys, the dealer network this year has been really suffering for us compared to most years.
I think it's not just specific to Rev, like in general. Like
No, yeah.
Certain types of
It's-
realtors are just realtors. You know what I mean?
Dealers.
Distributors.
Yeah, retailers. That's the word
Retailers.
you were looking for.
Thank
Yep.
you. There's a couple extra syllables in there, but
Syllables.
I got it.
Emphasis. Yeah.
Retailers. Yeah, in general. Yeah.
Oh, man. Guitar House in Tulsa had 80 grand worth of stuff being stolen.
Yes. I saw that being shared actually. Like the
Or-
whole and the list of stuff is like crazy.
Or is it guitars that are up to $80,000 a piece?
Oh, I don't know, but guitar thieves, well, any thieves, period.
That sucks.
Fuck your hat, every one of you.
Some of those authentic Italian in Nebraska. That's what I was thinking too. But at the same time, I've ran into a few like that Mexican place that we went to in Minnesota was was
yeah.
amazing. Like sometimes you
Yeah.
find places like that where it's just family owned, you know, authentic. Yeah,
Pick your noodles and pick your sauce. I'm into it.
done. Let's do it.
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Even things like Sweetwater down, or is it just smaller retailers? Anthony's asking.
More smaller retailers. Sweetwater's kind of an anomaly. And there are retailers that are doing really well. Like we have retailers that were up with us this year over last year. But it's, yeah. It's, and don't forget that Mesa Boogie is the best. I love Mesa Boogie, so. I know you say hashtag jokes, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll out a little bit of what happened. So over the last year and a bit, a lot of the really big companies like Fender and PRS had like overproduced kind of at the tail end of the pandemic, and they shoved all that product out into retailers, which is why you saw like from September till the end of the year, PRS SEs were on sale for 20% off at retail all over the world, I think. And the reality is that when that happens, those dealers, they're forced to buy a minimum amount of Fender, PRS, Gibson, like any of the major brands. They're forced to buy a minimum amount per year in order to retain the right to be able to sell those brands. Mm-hmm. So what ends up happening is, as sales start to decline a little bit, they get shoved more product into the stores, and then when it shows up in stores, if it's not moving quickly, that starts to chew up their cash flow. And you have kind of a perfect storm, because while that's happening, you also have everybody having inflationary pressure where, you know, all of us, our dollar doesn't go as far as it used to, right? Like, you know, pretty much the tail end of the pandemic wiped 30% of our buying power in Canada of our dollar away, you know? So you have that fact, and you have interest rates rising, so a lot of people are paying more money for their mortgages, rent goes up, everything goes up because of interest rates rising, and that trickle-down, you know, like that trickle-down effect through our industry meant that you end up with people who, even if they have money, they're not willing to take chances the same way that they were. So, you know, if you've got a new product, and like for us, like, so we have a number of dealers that are just pedal dealers that, you know, slowly they get interested in doing amps, and, you know, we start talking to them. Well, during the pandemic, it would have been simple to sign any of them to carry amps. Like, there'd be no problem. Post-pandemic, they're sitting there going like, hey, well, I got to make sure that I've got X amount to cover my commitments to Fender and Gibson. So, you know, maybe I can do that if you give me terms. Well, once you start giving everybody terms, then you're into a situation where you're using a line of credit, and you're forced to pay interest on that, which interest rates all rose. So there's just like this massive amount of like additional pressure that didn't exist. So you have a lot of people being kind of cautious, and you've got the fact that, you know, just overall things are down. So, you know, like I'm not complaining about where we are. I mean, I'm very grateful that we're still here and able to, you know, work and have jobs and build new product, and, you know, Dan gets to design new things that are kick-ass, and that's, you know, that we're very fortunate to be in that position. But I am hoping to see that, some of that problem has kind of like, hopefully that it's kind of worked its way through the market now. Like hopefully, those PRS SEs that were 20% off have found homes, and that creates space for people. So, Shane, we do not have any retailers in Wisconsin that I know of right
Outside
now.
of Guitar Center.
Yeah, and I don't know if Guitar Center has any locations in Wisconsin
maybe
that
in
stock us,
Milwaukee.
but yeah, maybe Milwaukee, maybe. We did have Chandro Guitars was in Wisconsin, but they closed up shop a year ago, I think, roughly, a little more than a year ago. But yeah, so can you scroll back up? There was another comment that I was going to address. Sorry. Okay, so Dave, would you prefer sales through dealers or direct? That's a great question. So, I mean,
There's perks to both because dealers
Yes.
dealers give us a certain network that we wouldn't be able to necessarily reach independently.
yeah, I was having a
But-
good chat with my buddy Peter, who's the CEO over at Bad Cat right now. And if you guys haven't checked out some of the new Bad Cat stuff, it's killer.
It's good. Yeah, all their stuff's good. But
Yeah. So we were talking about that because there's been like this shift happening in the industry, right? Like as the big guys start selling direct through the website, right? Like you can buy through Fender.com, you can buy through, I don't know if you can buy through PRS and Gibson or not, but Fender for sure. I think Gibson you can, like, and if you can't buy online through Gibson, you can go to Nashville to the Gibson garage and you can buy, whatever you want from them, right? The trade-off is, and Chad just nailed it, direct sales, there's better margin because let's face it, for anybody who doesn't understand how retail works, you give margin to a dealer, they get a percentage to sell your stuff and to show it and to deal with customer and,
yeah, be the forward face of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we sell it to you guys online through our website, we get that margin. Obviously, that's more money. But with pedals, that's fine. Right? Like with pedals, you could sell direct. Like Chase Bliss fired all of their dealers except for Australia, I believe, and moved direct this last year or about a year and a bit ago or something. And I'm sure they are doing okay. The problem for us is that, like, amplifiers need to be heard and need to be played for the most part. And I hate, especially being in Canada, I hate the logistical issues of, like, setting it up that you could buy something and you could try it and you could return it in 2 weeks if you don't want it. Like, the convenience that a lot of dealers provide for people, either of going into the brick and mortar and trying it, or, if it's Sweetwater where you get a month to try it and decide if you want to keep it.
Yeah.
Dealing with us with the border specifically, that becomes a nightmare if we get people returning stuff just because they wanted to try it.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if you guys notice when you buy something from us direct, like, all sales are final. We don't take returns if you didn't like something. And it's just because of that, because the customs paperwork to move
It's
it back to Canada,
insane.
to turn around and try to resell it on a single piece, like on a pedal, it would negate the value in selling the pedal direct, like instantly. So
And especially with amps, like as you were saying, like pedals, I guess because of the value and just the convenience is a really easy thing just to like click and buy online, sight unseen, But,
Yep.
but with an amplifier, you're not likely going to do that,
So Robbie says Vola Guitars recently switched entirely to direct sales for that reason, and so they could hold off increasing price. Yeah, I mean, I know Greg that runs things at Vola. I haven't spoken to him about this. He did text me today or yesterday, I can't remember which, just to say, looking forward to seeing you in California next week or 2 weeks, whatever it is. So here's the other challenge with a lot of brick and mortars right now. And that is that if you're not one of the major brands that has the ability to, Fender can release a Strat and a new color Strat, and they're going to sell literally $100 million of them. Like, they're going to just sell like there's no tomorrow. When you're a small to medium-sized brand, the problem that you have is that you know, when we, like the D40 is a great example of this, or the D25. I mean, we're most well known for the generator more and the G series pedals more than we are for the Dynamis series stuff. So, you know, it takes a lot to like get that product introduced to the market, get it positioned in the market in a way that people understand, you know, what the design philosophy was behind it, what the voice of the product is, all of that kind of stuff. So if you're trying to do that direct through a website, that's really tough to do. What we find is that we really only reach about 20% of the market overall. 80% of the market typically has never heard of us. And, you know, trying to find a way to reach those people is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
And what you end up having is you end up having dealers that if something isn't a guaranteed like win, like hot seller, like right out of the gate, that they can just list it online or put it in the store and it's gonna go. If there's, you know, this sounds shitty to say, but if they have to do any work to get the product to move, there are dealers, and like a significant number of them out there, that aren't gonna wanna do that because they've got, you know, 100 brands or 200 brands that they carry in their shop and thousands of SKUs, and they can't dedicate that time. They can't dedicate that time to each brand to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
So it's what becomes challenging is, and I'm sure Vola absolutely, Vola absolutely will have encountered this, is that that brand is not well known. Like when I say that we're only known by like 20% of the market, Vola is probably known by like 5 or less percent then. So trying to get dealers interested and willing, especially in today's market, trying to get them to part with cash to put stuff on the wall, man, that's a tough sell. Because, you know, I see like somebody just posted that like I'd never put, what did they say? Oh, Gunther says, I'd take a Vola over any production Fender. Okay, maybe. Here's the reality though, the Vola on the used market is worth nothing, or like close to nothing compared to the Fender. The Fender is gonna sell for you used in like 2 seconds, right? So like that's a challenge, right? Because people are gonna consider resale value when they check out guitars. I mean, I don't consider that very much anymore. Like that's why I have a lot of like boutique stuff that people don't know. Like this guitar, guaranteed this guitar on the used market, and Schecter's a big brand.
And this is worth a lot of money.
This is worth a lot of money new. This guitar on the used market is worth maybe 50% of its new value.
Yeah, if it's in good shape, usually about 60% you can get, but.
I'd be surprised on this specific guitar because Schecter's not known for
availability
strats.
Also is a thing too, because I think you could, like, how quickly can you order one of these?
I don't know. Well, if you not this color, but you can get
that's the thing is, like,
one.
if you look at RSTDs, like they're an example of a brand that's not super well known, but their resale value is crazy because it's 9 months to get one.
Yes,
that's also a factor, I think, too.
Sure,
is like wait time on some custom stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is with Schecter.
My point is, if you're talking about RSTDs, right?
Yeah, or some
like,
other brands like that too, where it's like a custom, like them or Strandberg or like any of that shit.
Yeah, like if it's sold through dealer, it's a little bit different, right? So
Sean says that one's a rare color.
It is. Yeah, it doesn't. It was custom. Like they don't make this color on this guitar. I didn't want the seafoam green one, and I didn't want the orange one.
I like that a lot.
And I just said, can you do black and white? I actually wanted black with a white pickguard.
Oh,
and they said,
I like this way more.
They said no, we'll do white with a black pickguard, and I was like, fine.
Yeah, that looks sweet.
So, yes, many people have touched this specific guitar. So anyway, my point is that like, there's a lot of people like Chase Bliss. I'm interested to talk to Greg from Vola because I feel like Vola is probably in this category that if you're not getting the support from the dealer network that you need, then you're gonna, if you're motivated and you're entrepreneurial at all, you're gonna push to going direct because you want to stay afloat. Unless you're an idiot who put a dog's ass on.
Because they would do the custom graphics and shit.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm glad they did it this way because that looks fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to swear there. It just kind of came naturally.
I still want to, at some point, want a black and white Strat, like black with a white pick guard. But yeah, you got to find somebody to buy this Dumble. That might not be too difficult. If you actually have a Dumble you're trying to sell, you should send me an email. Not that I'm going to buy it, but I'll know somebody who will buy it. So, yeah, so like that's something that's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the next few years because like dealers really, back in the day, that was the only way you bought anything, right? And now with Reverb and eBay and Amazon, I mean, again, when I was talking to Peter today, and I was talking to another friend of mine that was in sales, I won't say for what company, but in an MI company in sales last night, the reality is, why would you need a dealer to deal with sales on Reverb, eBay, or Amazon for you? Like, what value does a dealer bring into that scenario? Because they're selling through a third-party reseller, right? So it's the industry is shifting, and you're seeing a lot of manufacturers starting to ask those questions where they never would have asked those because they saw the value of the dealer network. The other thing I'll tell you guys that, which you probably won't know, is in North America, Rev has about 70 different retailers that sell our products. I would love, here's your question for you guys. Tell me, out of 70 retailers that we deal with, how many of those retailers do you think are attending the NAMM show?
Do you know how many?
I have a very good idea.
I know you sent
Like
emails.
you
and
guys,
stuff, but
you guys there. Tell me how many you think are. Yeah. So, yeah. Out of the G series pedal, the G2 is my favorite, and I would say, out of all of our pedals, Tilt, Boost, and Chat Breaker are two of my favorites.
yeah.
You got a black and white Squire. Nice. So we got 3, 3, 4,
Yeah, for me, the Tilt and the
16.
G3.
Oh, the Poo Ninja. There he is. 8, 10. TJ's one of them, so he says at least one, right? Yeah. 25%, 11. So far, I have received responses from 9 that are coming. Most have said they're not attending. Most find the NAMM show to be completely useless for them. So it's interesting because, like, I don't believe that. I think the NAMM show is incredibly useful and would be incredibly useful for dealers. I understand their frustration with the show, but you know, they need to rethink their position, because what's ending up happening is all you guys that are coming to the show. Sean guessed it. Nice. I win. Sean, you know what you win? Doing demos of all the pedals next, or a week and a bit at NAMM.
Sean wins meetings with all of them.
Yeah. So, Sean Tubbs cheated. Yeah. So, nice. Yeah, well, Richard, that's not true, because the problem with, like, not having dealers come is that when you release new product at the NAMM show, like we're going to, then they don't get a chance to see it, they don't get a chance to hear it, because we're not going to go, like, I'm not headed to, like, Vancouver and then to Quebec and then out to Boston and then down to Florida. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, the whole traveling sales guys thing is such a... You know, no one does things that way anymore, really. So, yeah, it's weird. So, you know, so you have tons of dealers who just don't show up to the show. And yeah, it is true. We do want more new dealers coming. That is correct. Like, we want to get, you know, like you're talking about Wisconsin. Like, yes, I would love if Dave's was around and came by, or if, you know, whatever shop is great in Wisconsin that I don't know about came by and we can, you know, get something set up with somebody there. Because ultimately, that's what you want. You want a great retailer in every major territory, in North America so that anybody who does want to try an amp or a pedal can go into that shop and try it, right? So, Gunther says it's also such a weird niche being the big companies who can beat position to 10-pole NAMM seemingly need it the least. 100%. I mean, the big companies aren't coming anymore. And it's because NAMM just priced themselves out of the market for it, right? Like, I'm sure Fender was paying like north of $1 million, if not in the millions, to do NAMM. And it's crazy. I mean, they had most of an entire floor to themselves. But it's so crazy expensive. I mean, Fishman spent $250,000 on their booth. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, we do need to find one in Utah. Where should we go, Brent? At that, you know what? Man, does this chat log, like, or like, can you export it or anything?
Well, you can.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. I want every one of you right now that's willing to do this, which hopefully all of you are. Every one of you right now, send an email to sales@revamps.com with who your favorite dealer is that is close to you. Like, who's the cool shop that's close to you? Like, I don't care where you are in the world. Tell us, Guitar Star, Cesar.
You can look at this back on YouTube as well if you want.
What's that?
All the other ones.
What?
You can look at the comments on the. Like,
you can. You guys can comment here, but guys, send us an email. So.
There is something with this specific amp that sounds really good.
It's pissed, man.
Sales@revamps.com. Luke's gonna type it out there for you.
If I get, hold on a second. What do we got? Is it 82 watching?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 82 of you guys watching. If I get 50 emails from you guys about where we should do stuff, I'll give away 5 t-shirts tonight. If I get 50 emails of dealers, I don't give a shit if you're in Australia, you're in Europe, where you are, like, yeah. Small mom and pop dealers are disappearing to the big box places like Guitar Center, have lots of online presence because people are lazy and want everything at home. Yeah, Jansen Brothers of Music, great shop. Larry's awesome. The Jansen Brothers are awesome as well. Great shop if you're ever in Winkler, Manitoba. Yeah, I mean, I think that the mom and pop music shop is kind of actually, if done well, is kind of making a comeback and thriving. I mean, Jansen Brothers is a great example of that. I mean, they're in a community of what, 15, maybe 20,000 people? Like, it's tiny, Winkler. And they make a good go of it. So, yeah, this is the Schecter Nick Johnson.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Stan, I'm 99% sure Luke will bring you a shirt if you just tell him what size you want. So,
we can make that happen.
yeah. Man, that sounds really good too.
It does. What's that?
Well, this was just the purple channel with the gain rolled off, like.
Are you turning on the chat breaker?
But then I turned the chat breaker on.
Yes, you can, Anthony.
Oh yeah. Sam's gonna teach you how to do that on the roadshow, guys. So come on out.
It's a pentatonic scale.
Hey, did I tell you you have to do a clinic on the roadshows because we got to fill like an hour of clinic time?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. This. Okay, guys, here's all of our favorite sounds from the live stream. Can I bring Christian's merch? I can ask. Christian's in LA, Anthony. Like, Christian lives in LA. I could get him to bring some stuff to the NAMM show.
Guitar Tech School. There we go.
There
TJ.
you go.
He had
TJ should be there for that.
he had Jake do all of the guitars.
You wanted him to do it.
It's true.
I could do it.
I'm well aware you can.
Okay.
But I am also well aware of all of the things you have to do before we go.
That's true.
And in the past, I think we've been like, hey, you're going to set up the guitars before we go. And then like 3 or 4 days before, you're like, I'm just going to bring this stuff and I'll set them up when we get there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we should just get your dad to do this because we're going to get there and you're going to be like, shit. So I don't know how many people have joined us along the way, but and I haven't asked this question yet, or maybe I did earlier and I forgot, but how many of you guys are coming to NAMM? How many of you are coming to hang out? Oh, nice. Louisiana. I don't know how I'm coming home yet. Like, I know I'm driving home, but I don't know which way I'm going. And I've been debating, like, do I want to go, like, down towards Texas, up through Louisiana, up through Nashville? And
Be a lot longer.
And then just stay in Nashville.
And then I'm there forever. Yeah.
This is me now. This is where I live.
Oh, Higher Lows merch. I can bring you a Higher Lows shirt, no problem.
Oh, hey,
Let me know what
Greg. How's
size.
it going, dude? Yeah, man, it's going to be shit missing you there, dude, man. Sucks. Anthony, I'm thinking about coming that way. I'm not sure yet, but I am thinking about going north through Northern California.
Yeah, it's nice up there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Anthony, let me know. Send me a Facebook message what size you want, and I'll bring you some Higher Lows merch.
Nice. Where'd you get your merch printed?
From HD Graphics.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. You know where we got it. Derek
Shameless
didn't do the
promotions.
shirts, but Derek's company
No.
did my merch, which is,
Nice.
I think, how we met through Quest, but I was going to say you definitely did some After Image merch back in the day.
Probably.
Some other stuff, yeah.
First time I ever saw you, you were in a guitar contest. You had long hair and were wearing a toque.
Oh, at the Garrick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
like at like 13 or 14 years old, or 12 years old, whatever the hell it was. You wiped the floor with everyone, like just. And I was like,
I was
what?
16, but
Yeah, I was like, who the hell is this kid?
First time I saw Sammy, I was 6 or 7
where was that?
at Quest.
Oh, there you go.
He took me to the basement.
That's for the lessons. That's for the lessons.
No, for a hat.
Oh,
He gave me.
man, see,
This guy's a traitor. He gave me an orange amplification hat.
me?
Yeah.
I gave you an orange hat?
Yep.
Well, Rev didn't exist if it was when you were 6, did it?
That's also true, Luke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I might not have been 6. Actually, my dad's here. Hey, Dad, when did we go to Quest and Sam took us to that basement?
Hey, Dad, when did Sam molest me as a child?
Yeah,
It would have been
seriously.
This is the
13 years ago.
creepiest thing ever.
I would have been like 18. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, hold up.
Nice. Nice. Oh, nice. Good. Hey, you guys. Wow.
Bo, what gig was that? Was that the EFEB gig at the Cavern? That was. I remember that. We did New Renaissance Escape from Echo Base and a couple other bands at the Cavern. Those were the good days, man. Doing Liquor Fest at the Cavern.
You guys were at about 20. Let's go. Come on.
We used to do this
Send those
thing-
emails.
We used to do this
Tell us
thing-
where's cool. You know what? Just wait. Before you say any more about that. Part of the reason I want to
I'm
know
gonna let you
about
finish.
part of the reason I want to know
Hold
about
up,
this.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm not. Your point's done. Don't worry. We all know you were amazing when you were younger.
That wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about the night when Bo and I met at the Cavern. That's all good.
I remember Sam. It could have been older
So-
Sam too. I don't remember.
Probably San Patrilis, because I don't remember giving you an orange hat.
I was just gonna say that on my drive, I really like stopping at dealers, not just trying to convince them to buy Rev product, but because I like finding cool shit all over, like the telephone and stuff like that we got at Flipside last year. So I also want to know where there's cool guitar stores, because there's lots of places that I'll drive through and I have no idea that there's a cool shop there, and I'll go stop and go check it out if Yeah. So I want to know where the cool shit is. So send me that email. Like I said, give away some shirts.
Yeah.
I'll give away a pedal too. How about that? Does that sweeten the deal for you? We're at 20, guys, to 50.
Make some new email addresses, guys.
I like that on the neck pickup.
I like that chord a lot.
The E.
Yeah. But, like, nope.
Are you playing it?
Nope.
Hold. What are you doing different? You're just barring? What? I don't understand what you're doing that's different.
Play it. No, can you hear it?
I'm hearing the 9.
I'm not.
I don't know. It's an E chord.
I think it's technically probably E5 because it's.
You're just not
But I,
doing. You're
but I
just
mute
muting
the
the
G,
string.
and,
See,
but-
what I was doing was playing the 4th fret, and it's the same.
but it doesn't sound the same.
I guess so. Yeah.
It rakes different. Doesn't matter if you send it to me, that's fine. You can send it to sales or to me. Sean, Derek is muting the G thingy.
So I was hearing the right notes.
Thanks, Brandon.
I was like, there's no G sharp.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that thought. Man, I don't know what we're gonna do on the clinic tour.
We'll figure it out.
Good thing we're calling it the tour and it's 4 stops.
We bring
It's like a Manitoba tour. We're going to Brandon. We're going to Winkler.
No, it's dude, it's the Western Canada tour because we're going to Regina.
Yeah.
Like, we made it 5 hours west.
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
We
there,
bring
Luke?
the Vegemite. We bring people up on stage to try it.
Luke, you're gonna be the only one trying it.
I've already tried it.
Yeah, I'm already gonna do that.
My dad will try it.
Brandon, what amp do you have? And this Wenge neck is amazing. It's my favorite neck on any guitar I think I've ever played.
Yeah. It's super nice.
It's the best. Nothing in Winnipeg. You know what? It's funny. I don't know if you guys would like know this, but what's crazy is we've never had like a big following in Winnipeg. I've never felt like when I think about the guitar players in town that I know, there's not a lot of them that use our stuff.
Yeah, we
There's
don't
a
have.
few.
I think it was because when we started, we were initially a high gain amp company, and there's not a lot of like. There's more professional people that are doing like what Joey or Ariel would do.
Yep.
Not at that level, but like there's a lot of more people in that scene of music playing professionally than there is like in the heavy scene, aside from like some of the hardcore like Propaganda and Comeback Kid and like those types of bands.
But I will say that the majority of our traffic to our website comes from Winnipeg now. And a lot of the D20s and G20s that we saw, like the custom color stuff sell, a lot of that stuff went to Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So there's actually a lot of people here now that are into us that it only took 10 years, but that's cool.
Yeah.
So we should do something in Winnipeg at some point. So.
Scott, I live like 3 minutes away from there as well. That's funny. We're in the same.
Come back, kid. Our buddy Jeremy's coming here tomorrow to do some fun things with us from the old Comeback Kids.
Not doing the Vegemite, Luke. Sorry. Propaganda. Chris has some pedals, I think.
Yeah, he has a G2 pedal he really likes. Yeah. Yeah, I like that thought.
Scott, my wife has cousins who live on Ashburn. I'm not far from you at all.
Those good? Bring them over.
The snakes.
They're so good.
These are more of our Australian treats from our good buddy Mike. Thanks, buddy. They're snakes.
They're so good.
They're pretty good. No artificial flavors. That means I can eat all of them and it's not bad.
What's that?
It says no artificial flavor. That means I can eat all of them and it's not bad.
Oh, it's good for you. Oh, it's good for you, I think. Yeah.
This
Never
thing
tell you about
says-
that?
What?
So my wife used to have this boss at a pharmacy that she worked at, like the pharmacy manager, that he was such an ass. They were open in the evenings, and they only had like 2 pharmacists, so one always had to be on. So he would constantly schedule her for evenings and the weekend shifts, like every week. And he'd give her a schedule like a week before, like not even 2 weeks before. He'd get the schedule like a week before. And every time she'd be like, so you have me working like Friday and Saturday night? Mm-hmm. And he'd be like, oh yes, it's good for you, I think. So anytime anything is shitty, I'm like, yeah, it's good for you, I think.
That's funny. What's funny is Luke is controlling that camera on himself too, just for everybody who's commenting.
Actually, it's been Manny doing that.
Oh, okay. Is he lying, Manny, or is it actually you?
He's not lying.
Oh, okay.
Man, that purple channel with the gain rolled down a bit was really, really
Nice. On the split sounds, it's really nice, or like the single coil sounds.
not that one.
This is the last snake I'm having. No more snakes.
Thrice is playing a concert? It's a joke.
Were they playing here?
No. There's a
We're
joke.
missing Machine
He's talking
Head,
about
eh?
Rage Against the Machine rescheduling 3 times.
Yeah.
We're missing Machine Head? I never really listened to Machine Head. I don't know.
Where are we getting Machine Head from?
No, Machine Head's gonna be here while we're at NAMM.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, green one's
Counterparts
really
is
good.
coming back
It's like
with
apple.
that is good. Counterparts coming back with Fit for a King and some other
We're
bands.
going.
That'll be a good show.
So for those of you who weren't here earlier, Gear and Beer Roadshow starts on Monday. Starts in Fargo, North Dakota. Sam, Luke, and I. Yeah, you should take more. You can probably take the bag. I'm gonna take 2 more, and then you can take the bag because I'm gonna eat all of those.
Chicken D25 revealed at the last NAMM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you try the cherry ripe?
No.
You want to try it?
No,
Wanna try
I
more
think
Australian
it's
treats?
like the fruity chocolate thing.
Yeah, it's cherry
Nah,
and
I'm
ripe.
good.
Eric, you want to try?
No, I'm good. You can eat it.
I don't want to.
The Facebook user is asking how you like that Anderson.
This is
great.
probably one of my favorite guitars here. Yeah. Well, it is one of my favorite guitars here. Like this, yeah, this thing feels really, really good. I really enjoy it a lot. This and the NJ are
That needs a, what do you call it?
fret filing.
Yeah. Cut your hands up on there.
It seems like it's actually gotten a bit better than it was, but that's just because of the weather and the maple generally I find doesn't like it. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite guitars here. This is close with the NJ for me. Scott says.
And chicken burger.
How many chicken burgers?
Chicken burger.
Served. I should never have showed you guys that video.
Oh, I've seen them before. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
Emails are coming in.
Yeah. Good work, boys. Keep telling us where the Email number 21, I love only Sam's from TJ. Nice. Yeah, nice. Yeah, keep emailing sales@revamps.com, your favorite dealers in your area, guys. Where's everybody watching from tonight? I'd also love to know that. Because I don't know where everyone's from. Do you mind getting me a beer? Something good.
Can you try this Chippies first, though? Yeah, actually,
I'm not eating that chicken salt, dude.
Manny really likes it too.
The chicken salt? Yeah, I'm not eating just chicken salt, dude. Make me some noodles or something with it, but
Okay.
get on it. Let's go.
Okay.
Shout out to my wife for helping us out with dinner tonight when I dropped the ball because I had a meeting right before and I
Thank
completely
you, Heidi.
forgot.
It was
Thank
very
you
good,
to
actually. The
my-
Italian sausage with
yeah.
pasta was fantastic. Thank you
Yes.
very much, Heidi. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Stan,
Queensland, Australia.
thank you, Manny. Stan says this is his favorite sound. Are those not the worship chords?
Yeah, oh, they're all.
If it has reverb, it is.
I was wondering what pedals you're using.
I'm using the ARP 87 from Walrus and the MXR reverb, and that's it. I didn't realize the ARP 87 just came in because I thought we had one of these. We did have one of these before, right?
Yeah.
There's just a new one. This is a great delay, yeah.
Yeah, we just got a bunch of them in.
I think before I'm realizing now, I thought I wasn't like a huge fan of it, but I was running it in front of the amp, and now with this rig, it's in the loop, and it's gorgeous. Like, it's just, this is the delay on its own.
Chad, okay, you're joking about that, Chad, but I'm not kidding because we had some stuff shipped to Schecter for the show, and we have some stuff for Schecter after the show. We're borrowing some guitars. I'm gonna ask, with the guitars we're borrowing, is there any chance we can get the Machine Gun Kelly Razor? Sammy wants it.
I want it.
I thought that was a Chibson post when I saw it. These guys are eating salt. Come show everybody what you're doing. Come on. Both of you, come on now. Whoa, get over here. Manny, don't you dare. Come on.
Bo, this tuner's really sick. This might be one of my favorite tuners I've tried out. I don't want to try the chippy salt.
Okay, just try a little bit.
I'll take it off of my
It's
own
actually
hand
really
if
good.
I want it. I don't want it
I
off
was
your
gonna
hand.
say, I'm not doing it, dude.
It's really good.
Fine, Manny, I'll try it. Straight sodium.
This is too much.
Oh, it's like a powder almost.
It's salt.
Yeah, it's
But it's-
salt.
but it's not like-
literally salt.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
That would be
All
good.
right,
on,
I'm in. I trust you.
that would be
Trust
good.
me.
That would be good on French fries. He's like, this is mine. That's very good.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of taco seasoning.
Actually, yes.
Yeah,
it
it's
kinda
really
does.
good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Actually, that's great. Isn't it just MSG, basically, Sean? Yeah, leave it to Walrus to make a pedal tuner seem cool. Yeah, we just gotta get the picture loaded up for when it's like on standby mode.
It's chicken flavored salt. That's what makes it special, Robbie.
Laughing too much after the salt. Yeah.
Have we tried the Horizon Flux Echo? No, I've played the Precision Drive.
I have. It's quite nice.
The Flux Echo?
Yeah, it's
nice.
great. It's a good pedal. It's dark, for sure. Oh, a DD6, I guess, is just going to be super bright because it's the digital thing, but the DD6 has a couple different sounds in there, eh?
Yeah, did anybody, like, in all seriousness, did you guys see that, like, Jeff Schroeder left the Pumpkins and they announced this week or the end of last week that they're holding, like, open auditions kind of things that you can email in to to apply to be the new Pumpkins guitar player? Does anybody try out? Sean, did Owen actually try out? Man, he would be awesome. Tubbs, how come you're not going? Let's go.
I can't picture Tubbs and Pumpkins.
I can. Well, no, I'm not going to. I like some of the Pumpkin stuff, but that wouldn't be a good suited gig for me to try out for, and I don't think I would get it even if I wanted to.
Yeah. I'm gonna email a vid of Derek's. Nice. Do it.
Yes, and literally that.
Imagine if you guys all did email into the Pumpkins. Dude, that's what we should do. Like, if we got a bunch of people to email in and everybody was playing the same riff, like...
If you send us proof that you auditioned to the Smashing Pumpkins with that, we'll send you some merch.
100%.
It doesn't work
Oh,
the
it
same.
does not work the same.
For the last quarter, you doing that? That's the only answer. It's the heavier
You
version.
just do the Pumpkins, like... And then... Yeah.
It's too tight for the Pumpkins.
And then, I was gonna say... And then what'll end up happening is Billy Corgan will look at the rev rig that they bought for Jeff and just be like, burn it.
And that was how I did that before when I was... Did that, like, little Instagram cover with Jeff's amp.
My wife just texted me and said, get off your phone on the live stream.
You checking the emails for the contest.
Yeah. Watch the whole stream, Heidi, so you know what's going on.
I was gonna say also thank you for supper.
Also,
we said
thank
that
you,
at some
Heidi.
point.
Clearly, she didn't notice that we already said thank you for the delicious food
Thank you so much.
and for
It
rescuing
was very
us.
good.
Is that your riff for the Pumpkins or what?
Oh, no, I just played, like, a stupid prog version of the 1979. Have you heard the Contortionist cover of that song? No, it's well, I don't know. Why would you not have heard that? You like the Pumpkins, don't you?
Yeah.
Why are you laughing at that?
He's also a big fan of the Contortionist.
Well, you met those guys. They're good dudes. Like
They're very good dudes.
But their cover of 1979 is amazing. Like it's such a good cover.
I don't think I know any prog metal at all.
It's good though. It's not heavy.
Okay.
It's like actually a really, really just good cover of that song. Yeah.
What does this Buck Wild say? Did you finally give a twirl to the Karstens? Might be a good choice of a Pumpkins rock out. We have the Karstens. I'm wondering if he's wondering because we took it down. I blew a tube in it, I think.
Yeah.
So I gotta fix it. And by I gotta fix it, Dan has to look at it when he comes in and tell me whether he blew or whether he blew a tube. So
Sean, a band called The Contortionists covered 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins, and it's a very, very good version of that song. That's what it is. Chad knows what I'm talking about.
That'll keep my wife watching.
Ready, Heidi?
Play some Journey, she might stay.
Play it the way they told us to do it last time. Don't do it the easy way.
No, thank you. Yeah. Anybody like looking forward to any new gear? See anything cool that came out? Like whether you bought it or not, do you see anything cool that came out that we should take a look at? Anthony, we'll do that deal for sure. Don't worry. I just don't know how we're gonna get it to you yet because I don't know if I have room to bring it with me. So, Anthony wants his Omega back, and yeah.
Custom built for
He
Anthony.
said there was two different back panels for it. Like there's a ported back and then the closed back that's on there.
That it came with?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing different backs, but there might be one here. So
I don't think I've ever seen it if it was.
yeah,
but-
most likely it's just gonna come with whatever's on it for now, Anthony. And then someday when we clean up here, if we find it, I'll send you the other one. But Manny's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I've only ever seen the one.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, and the MXR Randy Rhodes pedal is coming soon. I saw that. That looks cool. Ooh, J45. That's nice. What's the Gibson Falcon 20 amp? Gibson Falcon
I heard
20.
that they're reviving Gibson amplification.
Yeah, I heard that back in 2020. Like, I'm not joking. I heard back in 2020 that they were working on it, so it's not. Yeah.
So I guess it's the 20 watt amp.
Mm-hmm.
I get it now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the Aristides basses. Those look so cool.
That's what you get for doing that to me. Come on.
Doing
What's
a
up,
weird
Elmo?
chord. What's up, Elmo? How's it going, buddy?
Yeah. Oh, do us a favor and press the like button for us. All the other social media things. Do all those things that people do on the social media. Follow us. Oh, yeah, only 30% or 6% or some percent of you guys are subscribed to the old YouTube channel. So if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, it helps us immensely. I don't know how it helps us because we don't actually make any money off of doing YouTube. So, but everybody tells me to say that it helps immensely if you guys follow us on the YouTubes or subscribe on the YouTubes and ring the bell. I don't know what the bell is, though. What's the bell? That?
And notifications.
Oh, yeah. So, like all the annoying things on your phone that I just quickly click clear on?
Yeah.
Oh, bud.
I don't know what it's doing.
It's 'cause
Gunther, I
it's
don't
a-
know if they bought Mesa to bypass that whole thing. I think they bought Mesa to help them be able to build their amps, and also because Mesa's an iconic brand that Gibson does well with iconic legacy brand stuff, kind of, with their brand. A lot of the other brands they don't do so well with. Like, where's Kramer?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, come on. Sammy would whip Kramer into shape in like 2 minutes, man. Come on. Luke's into it.
I'd rock a Kramer.
I wouldn't.
Did you say you wouldn't?
No.
Why?
I don't play that kind of music.
What do you mean that kind of music? It's super strats.
Yeah, I don't need a super strat.
You literally have a super strat.
No.
Well, okay, sorry. You have an HSS strat,
Yeah.
and most Kramers are HSS strats.
Yeah, but they have
Nope, mine don't have. One of mine doesn't have a Floyd Rose.
thin necks.
Oh, come on.
Too flashy for me. I'm not a flashy
Oh,
guy.
not that Kramer. It's funny.
Sounds pretty.
Ninth
Yeah.
chords.
You're playing 9 chords?
Yes,
Oh, nice.
that's what that means.
Luke plays Alice in Chains. That's a super strat.
Oh, I play Sunday mornings. I've evolved.
Are we starting a new war? Yes, we are. Charles has a few Kramers. Nice one. Yeah, nice. Dave Sabo signature. Nice. I like the Kramers that I have. I have the Kramer XL, the white one, and then I have that
The yellow one, or like the
obnoxious yellow one.
It's like a highlighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fluorescent yellow.
Yeah.
I bought that guitar for $50 because I was at a show. I've told this story before. You guys probably don't care to hear it again.
What store was it?
No, I bought it at a show.
Oh, from the back of the dude's car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bucky Drieger from, what's Bucky's band's name? Oh man, it's bad that I don't remember his band name. They're a big band from here. It's got guys from maybe the Waking Eyes, and I don't know where else. It's not Northern the Royal
Royal Canoe.
Royal Canoe.
Yeah, Royal Canoe.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought it from the trunk of his car in Kleefeld, Manitoba.
Manny has a request.
What's that? Alpacas for sale. Yes, that's the band he was in. Actually, he was in a Christian Rage Against the Machine cover band. They changed all the words to be like Christian words in Rage Against the Machine.
Praying in the
Name of. Yeah.
Oh man.
What is this? Go scroll back up. When the new M comes out, I want to buy while live stream and have that. Oh, have Luke shave the mullet deal? 100%.
Hey, bring me back up. That's only been a thing twice now.
Yeah, let's get that to happen.
You had your chance.
I like that.
Oh, buds.
Anyways, Manny wants that chicken salt back.
Oh, you can come get it.
Since you want it so badly.
Imagine if you had that with limes and tequila. Think about what you would do, Manny. I'm gonna tarps off, bud.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah, tarps off.
Tarps off.
Yeah. Man, he's addicted to MSG. He is.
Imagine that on a non-such burger.
Oh yeah, give me that non-such burger.
It's a burger.
Chicken burger.
With chippy salt.
Choco topping.
So I'm looking forward to seeing some of the guys that we're working with that are getting some amps and stuff from us at the show. Like, I'm really interested to see what NAMM has.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
they've got that Ridge pedal is awesome.
It's a great pedal.
And Ernie Ball is grabbing one of our amps for the show. I'd
It's the email
interested to see
account.
what's going on with them. What's the email count? Yeah, send an email with your favorite dealer to sales@revamps.com. You know what's really bad is that like there's no good way for me to count this, so now I gotta like scroll back and count every one of them. All right, hold on. Let's see here.
What are we at?
$35, boys. I say boys because apart from my wife and your mom watching, there are no ladies here.
Fair.
Sons, ladies.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
So we need 16 more. Come on. We got 80 people. Come on. You got it. Just drop it in the comments here. You got to tell us where the cool guitar stores are because it's a 36-hour drive for us from here. And we're going to want to stop some places. Besides Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita, Casa Bonita.
Yes. Yes. Come on, guys. Hey, guys.
You guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys,
Who's that?
can we put these
Hey,
risers
guys.
From South Park?
No, where did? Oh, Manny ran away.
here? Hey,
Manny?
we gotta put these risers through your guitar
Oh,
world.
I know who that is. I know exactly who that is.
guy.
know exactly who that is.
Gunther, email me that. sales@revamps.com. Let's go. Okay, hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I got it. The last guy who emailed is James.
Yeah,
JJ.
James W. James.
Yep.
Jacob, yes, we are stopping
Yeah.
at Flipside.
I can't wait to get to Flipside. Man, the last time we were there, you were still in your old building, and I can't wait to come see the new building because we got a tour of the new building, but it was not open yet. So that's gonna be a fun time. Yeah.
Hopefully that delay pedal's there.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, Ike. Ike's probably not watching. I need to message him, but he sometimes watches.
Just clip this and then send it to him.
Did I play the riff tonight? Of course.
I recorded a new tag out for the Gear and Beer videos that is that.
Nice. So,
It's fun.
if we get 16 more emails, we're gonna give away, what did I say? 5 shirts? Yeah. 5 shirts and a pedal.
Yeah, pedal too.
Yeah. So we need what did I say? We're at 36, so we need 14 more. That's cool. I can't do that very well. No, I can do that. Play the rhythm part, just like not that. My problem is that's what I can do. Like when you change like not just like a gallop, like not just like Barracuda, like
Right.
like trying to
different
change patterns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not like I could learn it if it was gonna just repeat.
Right.
But like yeah, that like my brain would just shut off and I'd be like, nope. So Stan does not count emailing saying Quest Musique RIP. RIP Quest Musique.
Kevin was saying the riff was stuck in his head for 2 days after the last stream.
Nice.
It's great. We've succeeded. Sean, I'm hearing that in a super southern accent.
Sean, just wait till you get to NAMM. It's gonna be like 4 of us with guitars being like,
We're bringing
dude,
5,
we're doing
6,
the
12s
worship
too.
musician meetup thing. We should bring like instead
Bring
of
the
just
Mahler.
headphones, just the Mahler with like
Yeah. Just that.
Only play this chord.
Hold on. Hey, Dave Weinrich, if you're still watching, you said nice people at Pipple Audio in San Diego. Dude, we're doing gear or like a live hang at Pitbull Audio on the 20th,
Mr. Worldwide.
Saturday at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
So come on
hang
out
out.
if you're there.
Mr. Worldwide.
Nice.
I'll show you all my tricks.
Nice. You're changing the pattern, I noticed.
And the tempo.
When I was looking at some of the old afterimage tabs a while ago. Kevin, this is a Tom Anderson Raven. This is Derek's guitar. Really like it. Yeah, some of the tapping in those songs was like, do it in MIDI and then figure it out after.
Yeah.
Like with the afterimage songs. There was oh man, I'm not gonna do it now.
Sounds like a video game.
I'm trying to think what the other one was. there's a few of them. The Unseen was the one I thought I had for sure. Something stupid. I don't know. I used to be better at guitar.
The sad thing is I don't think I used to be better. Yeah. Let's see, where are we driving? Is anybody watching from Vegas right now? Like from Nevada? Where else we going through? We just dipped through the bottom toe of Utah.
Yeah.
We're in Colorado.
Denver.
San Diego. Yes.
Manny just had some Vegemite.
You tried it? How is it?
It's not good.
What's that, the Vegemite?
Yeah, it's not great.
Someone asked for a Higher Lows riff. There's a Higher Lows
Nice.
riff.
Oh, we got another one.
Higher Lows has a new song coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh,
And Gia has a song coming out in 2 days.
oh, nice. And Luke and Derek have a song coming out in
When the worship thing is.
Sean, that's too nice of you, man. You're the man, though.
Yeah, we're actually performing at NAMM.
Yeah, we are. It's our it's gonna be our breakout show.
Yeah, you didn't know? I've got it all set up for you guys.
Yeah, he's mixing it.
Yeah.
He's not. He's playing drums.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you bring your China symbol?
Oh, of course.
Sam's
Well, it's
on
more
vocals.
of a triangle than the drums.
I'm on
I mean,
vocals for
percussion.
what? The song?
You don't gotta have more.
Yeah. Be like Kublai Khan and be like, turn them into applesauce.
Yeah.
VT Music asks, yes, shameless plug. I put out a song about a month ago with a band called Gia, which is with my buddy Jacob, who we played in Intervals together. And then our buddy Nathan, who drums with Intervals, played drums on it. And then Jacob's buddy Alan from his old band Painted in Exile plays keys, and he is an alien musician. And our vocalist Christian is awesome, and he is very young and very talented, and we're stoked to have him.
Sounds like me.
Nice. We're putting out a new song next week. And just because you're on the stream, I'll tell you here we're putting out a song every month until the whole release is out. And then Higher Lows has a single coming out in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Threadland's doing a new album.
And my programming drums for it still.
2027.
Nice.
Yeah. We're on it.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done stealing whatever riffs there were for product launches.
Someone asked why it's so late for the release. It's going on midnight EST, so if it's 10 p.m., it's probably just that it's premiering at midnight EST. The song will just be on streaming services at midnight, but we just put it in the Eastern time zone as the premiere for that to coincide with it.
Sweet Lord and baby Jesus, says Luke from the yoke. Derek has placed upon him to play that riff that was born from the depths of the fallen angel. Are you okay, Sean? Just
The depths of the fallen angel.
we have we're at 41. 9 more. 9 more emails. What are you doing there, bud? What's that?
Where's the salt?
Right there.
Oh, he keeps asking me about it. He's like, give me the salt.
Come here, bud. Come here, boy. Say hi to all the nice people. They're looking at your ass.
Hi, everyone. No, I'm showing them my awesome shirt. Or is it just my ass?
Can we hear that riff with the red channel? There you go.
What riff?
All right. I don't know, whatever riff you're playing. Oh, you want my riff that I
Yeah,
was playing?
Derek's riff.
Okay. Which one? Or did you want the...
Just
That
do
one.
like the classic.
Well, that's weird, man. It's weird. It's gonna get weird. Hear me out. 2 dragons. Yeah. So for anybody who's just joined us watching, tell us where you're from, what your favorite dealer in your area is, because we're gonna see a bunch of people at NAMM, and we're driving to and from NAMM, and we want to stop at cool shops. And if you email us your favorite dealer in the area, if we get 9 more emails telling us which dealers are cool, then we're gonna give away a pedal and like 5 shirts. So yeah. Oh, there's another one. So we're down to 8.
Goodbye setup.
No, bud.
I'll do pretty good.
Your dad's got it sorted. It's all sorted, bud.
The Derek riff, I guarantee, is gonna sound best with the red channel with the tilt boost. There you go. I'm just gonna turn those chords into a riff. This specific amp has something in it that just sounds very...
Tubes.
Well, yes, but...
Tubes. Yeah.
This says I'm from Warren, Michigan. I have a favorite dealer. I haven't been to Guitar Center as well. Yeah.
I'm bad at this. So, who is the most famous person you guys have ever seen at NAMM?
Classic Stevie Wonder sighting.
Oh man, yeah.
I think Bono was at NAMM last
I
year.
was gonna say, I think Bono was at NAMM last year.
Do you think Bono's more famous than Stevie Wonder?
Yes.
Yes.
No, definitely not.
Who's got a South Park episode about them?
I'm actually amazed that Stevie Wonder doesn't. Who's more famous, Bono or Stevie Wonder? Answer the question, everybody. I say Stevie Wonder.
I personally
Hey
saw.
Scott, it doesn't count if you email the same one twice. He's like, he's just counting numbers.
I saw Victor Wooten walk past the booth last year.
Oh, Sean says Bono. Okay, Sean's right. I trust Sean. Oh, it's pretty mixed reviews here.
No, but Bono is easily more famous than Stevie Wonder.
I don't think so.
Yeah, 100%.
I've got a
YouTube is-
funny Stevie Wonder clip to show you from the Crossroads this past year.
Okay, I will watch it with you. Boner.
Stevie, that's a good point. Brett says Stevie was, Bono is now. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Caleb, would Rev be open to working with somebody working on their first solo album and starting their YouTube channel? Sure, send an email to us. We work with artists at all levels, so yeah, send us an email. We'll see what we can figure out. Yeah.
Bono's the boner.
Yeah. Who's the most first?
Words
Who's the most famous person you've ever met at NAMM?
at NAMM. Met or
Okay, let's go both. Met or seen? Okay.
hung out with Post Malone at the CMAs. That was cool.
No, at NAMM.
Oh, I thought you meant that.
Oh, he's just name dropping all the famous people.
I thought you meant in general.
No, you said NAMM.
I thought
Sorry,
you meant in general.
I
I'm sorry.
didn't-
I
yeah.
thought you were rephrasing that in general.
I was at the CMAs because I'm super important.
No.
and
I
was
thought you
hanging
were
out with-
rephrasing
I
that as
call him
people I met in
Posty.
general. No, I didn't.
He calls him Austin.
No, that wasn't what I thought you meant. I thought you meant in
Okay.
general. I was gonna say he's probably the most famous person I met, and he was super nice, and his dad was also super nice and cool.
Okay. NAMM.
At NAMM, I was gonna say seeing Stevie Wonder. I didn't meet him. Met. I actually don't know. I think I like in terms of
You're
like
not
hanging out.
big into that.
Sorry.
You're not big into that.
Going and seeing like super famous people.
No, like famous guitar players. I'd never hear you talk about famous guitar players.
Well, I mean,
Like, it's not a criticism. I'm just saying
No,
I've
I was
never
just-
heard you be like, holy shit, that's Satriani, or holy shit, that's Vi, or
Well,
you know
he's
what I
best friends with Post Malone, so
That's true.
touche, Luke. That was good. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a lot of, and this make me sound like even more of an asshole, but it's like I didn't really listen to a lot of like the Steve Vais or the Joe Satrianis or that type of stuff. Like a lot of the artists I listened to was like Plenty or
Is that
Intervals. or
mostly
those types
because
of
you were
bands.
better than all of them?
No, I'm not better than any of them.
is it because you know Post
But-
Malone?
Luke, we're this close, bud. You're gonna be cleaning the toilets tomorrow, dude.
I probably am, anyways.
He's got you there.
Michael says, "Who's the most famous person Bo has ever made sick?" Ronnie's right. Mike Dawes was cool to watch, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I've been really lucky to be able to meet a lot of those people, and I guess for that reason, it's kind of like, oh, this guy's playing, and it's So I don't know. Maybe that's why. I feel like a lot of those people were people within the circle that we now are kind of working with, with Rev. Yeah. So at NAMM, Sean says nicest Montana to do to be Lyle Workman. Hoogie says met Sam when I was standing over his bed. That's a true story.
Yeah.
Hoogie and I slept in the same room before meeting each other because he was asleep when I got back to the room, and then we woke up, and it wasn't really that awkward. But it was kind of like, hey, just slept like 3 feet away from you. How's it going?
Let's tell the real story. You woke up and he asked if you wanted to smoke a joint, and you said, I'm game.
That's exactly what happened,
And
actually.
they've been best friends ever
And
since.
then we went to the first day of NAMM super stoned at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's actually what happened.
Yep.
And then we
remember-
were buddies.
I remember my buddy Paul Yee, when he came, Paul came to one NAMM, I think. It might have been that NAMM. And, Hoogie had, the pen thing, the weed pen. Mm-hmm. And, Paul smoked. Like most of us at Rev, full disclosure, most of us at Rev don't smoke.
Yeah.
But I had always told you guys, hey, whatever you guys do in your off time is, when you're out with us, is your business. There's guys who drink and like to tie it on pretty good. We will tell a story about Dallas and NAMM Drunk in a minute because of that.
Oh, Dallas Bricker
Yeah.
from the Afterimage, my old
So-
band. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
'Cause yeah, we'll get there.
So anyway, he said, you guys can do whatever you want. And, yeah, Hoogie and Paul were chatting, and Hoogie likes to have, Paul, I think, likes to have a hoot before he goes to sleep. And, Hoogie's like, oh, you want some? Paul's like, sure, man. And then the next day, Paul was like, Hoogie is the devil.
Just
He's
the most
he's
potent
I
stuff
was
ever.
so messed. And I was like, I'm glad that I don't smoke.
That's funny.
I don't need it. But NAMM Drunk. So,
That was a good story.
man, that year was the best. That was the year we met Sean Price, and Sean Price was the guy.
That was right after the Afterimage had toured with Era, and Dallas he's a bassist in the Afterimage, my old band, came to NAMM with Rev, and Donovan came too, and Donovan was playing guitar live for the Afterimage at that point too.
Yep.
And yeah, that was a cool year. Thinking about it now, all the kind of relationships that have carried over from that year. That would have been what, 2015,
No, later than that.
2016.
Six,
It would have been
seven-
no. It was 2016, because we did that tour fall of 2015, and then went to NAMM after that. That was after that.
16? Feel
Because
like
I met Sean and Alex from Era in September previous to that NAMM.
Okay.
Which would have been 2015.
So,
Yeah.
we're at the house. Okay, first of all, Sean Price, one of the best dudes. If you ever get to hang with Sean Price, he's a good dude. Sean Price is responsible for introducing me to the wonderful comedy stylings of Tom Segura.
Yes.
And he was literally the dude from Half Baked. Or the
Yeah.
guy. Sorry. Because
The
every
guy.
time we came back to the house, Sean was on the couch
Just
watching
asleep.
Netflix.
yeah.
So
But yeah, so Dallas is
he was straight edge, wasn't he?
he's not he was never straight edge, but he was he would have a beer every once in a while for a very special occasion. He wasn't really someone who drank. And then at NAMM, we were going out with the Polyphia guys, and Dallas just decided that he was gonna drink. And I just remember that we went to Tim and Scott's hotel room, and immediately it was like, oh man, Dallas is drinking a lot. Like, he doesn't usually drink. And he's like a big dude. He's like 6'3", like super fit, like big dude. And yeah, he didn't make it out of the hotel room. And then I had to carry him back to the NAMM house. And it was like, I don't know if you've been to NAMM, we were at the Hilton there, so we had to walk around the whole complex to get back. We used to stay like right across the street, so it wasn't that bad. But oh man, it was funny. That's where you can explain walking in the door better.
So I'm sitting in the living room watching Netflix with Sean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And like, we first see Dallas walk in, and you're with him, and I was like, oh hey man, and like Dallas didn't drink any of the other days. I walk in, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I look at him, I'm like, oh, you are drunk, like you are hammered, and Dallas couldn't stand properly. And
it was so good.
I think
It was just so funny because he's such a straight-laced dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was awesome. But he let it rip.
he was so sick. And then the next day, when we were just like, how you doing? He's like, don't yell. He's like, I am never doing that again. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen a lot of things at NAMM, but never this.
That was up there.
It was,
And
yeah.
what was funny is like we were moving back to the house within an hour of leaving.
Oh,
It was great. And then went back to the Hilton party and it was a good time. But
yeah. So, yeah. Most famous person I ever met at NAMM would...
Richard said Sam's alarm is about to go off. I hate you for starting that.
Yeah, the most famous person I ever met at NAMM was before I was with Rev. I met Mark Tremonti. That was probably the first time I met Mark. And I don't know if you could count it as like meeting them, but I've met Steve Vai at NAMM before.
It's cool.
Like,
It's a pretty big one.
yeah. Like, full disclosure, I'm not like a big Steve Vai fan, so like I don't dislike him, but I've just
Yeah,
it
you've
just-
always said you're more of like a Satriani guy.
Well, I was with, I think I remember if I was with Emery or who I was with, but I was with somebody that was like with Ibanez, and he like Vi walked around the corner and obviously stopped to talk to, I think probably Emery, stopped to talk to him, and yeah, so I said hi, and that was it. But I've seen Satriani walking around the floor there. I've seen a few people walking around the floor. I've seen Stevie Wonder, obviously. But yeah, that's probably like the biggest people that I've, seen. Apart from Sean Tubbs.
I was gonna say, I think the most famous person I met is
Nick
Sam
Rice.
Jacobs because he's best friends with Post Malone.
Luke, you're cleaning. That was it, bud. You're cleaning the toilets tomorrow. That was the last straw. I gave
was
you one.
worth it.
I gave you one last chance.
That was
That's
worth it.
wonderful because I'm on toilets tomorrow, so this
No,
Luke can
you're,
take over.
you're
That's
switching
great.
cleaning days.
I
Luke's,
love
Luke's
it.
doing it.
Luke's doing the toilets tomorrow?
It was
Yeah.
worth it.
Hey, bud. Bud,
Huh?
guess
Yes.
what?
But
You're not going to feel like it was worth it after the live stream.
getting Timmy's.
I'll take care of it. Yeah. So, what, do you guys have any questions? We've been just yapping about stuff that we think is interesting or worthwhile or not interesting at all. You guys ask any questions you want. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go use the little boys' room while
Go for it.
Sam starts answering
Ask
all of
me-
your questions.
Ask me any questions.
Yeah.
Any rev time? Yeah, Sean has sent in a couple videos. Dorian's been really, really busy with NAMM stuff, so he's had to just hold off on editing some stuff. But Sean's got a bunch of sweet rev time videos on the docket that are going to be dropping real soon. I always enjoy watching those too. I get to learn something new and fun every week.
I think the coolest person I met at NAMM, not that anybody asked, but just wanted to point it out. I think the coolest person was Rich.
Yeah, no one asked. Okay, so
That's a
move
good
on.
question. Why haven't we discovered a speed faster than light yet? I don't know. Is that the fastest like physical thing? I don't know. There's probably got to be something. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. Is it possible? It's a discussion.
We
for
have a
another day.
scientist here.
Did Manny study light or speed?
No, just
I
microbiology.
was
So
gonna say Manny did
yeah,
microbiome.
sorry.
No, that's okay. That's also part of the stepping stones of existence. We're getting real deep here, guys. A few new products to unveil at NAMM. A couple treats, yeah. Never mind, I found the answer because Michelangelo Badio. What? Can you sweep the tone on that delay? Yeah, sure. So there's dampen and there's X, Sean. So I'm not quite sure. There's 3 different programs. I'm just using the analog one. I'll do the X knob first. Turn it up a little bit. Yeah, that definitely brought it up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do the dampen knob now. Yeah, I feel like the dampen makes a bit more of a difference, but it's nice. I like that it's a bit darker the way it's styled right now. Kind of sits underneath quite nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There is something faster than light. Cherenkov radiation.
Taco Bell coming out of a butthole, faster than light.
Leave it to Derek for his eloquent scientific answer.
It's not wrong. Have you ever tried to hold it back, bud? It's fast. You know.
Having a drummer and a bass player in a future stream. Drums would be a little more difficult just because of the microphones, but bass we could definitely do.
We can make both happen.
Just get an electric kit.
We should get your band to do something on here sometime.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Higher lows.
Yeah, I'd be down. The boys would be down for sure. Come and do like a... Jordan actually has an E-kit. We could hook it up with a laptop and just run samples.
I could do a real kit. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he's just itching to actually properly mic anything.
I just
here.
want to mic something.
Yeah.
Please let me mic
Yeah.
something.
He's
Yeah.
like, please, for once, let's try something that's not torpedo embedded out, just for fun.
Yeah, I could see if the boys would be down. Be sweet. I mean, I know the boys would be down. We just have to find a time.
What do you guys want to? What else do you guys want to know? We're getting long here. We are short. Just so you guys know, we are short. 9 emails, 9 comments. Tell us where your favorite dealer is in your area, or like a cool dealer in your area. And if you email to sales@revamps.com, if we get 9 more, we're giving away 5 shirts and a pedal to somebody.
And if it happens post-stream, we'll make sure to post about it.
I saw somebody ask about like if we were gonna do any delays or anything like that.
They said time-based.
Can we Manny properly mic our drums at church?
I'm sure you could.
I mean, maybe.
I
That
for
was-
sure could.
Pretty sure that was Stoby.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
Brent.
well, do you see Stoby around? Or?
Oh. I miss that guy. Just kidding. I saw him on Sunday.
Kevin Sam's in a band called Higher Lows, and what is it? Gia?
Chia.
Gia?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
J-I-A. Oh, did someone ask?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Higher Lows, one word. Just a punk band I made with a few of my friends here in Winnipeg. And then Gia is a band I have with some friends that live in the States, a couple guys that I used to play in intervals with. More of the proggy heavy type stuff. Nothing with Neural yet. That'd be cool though.
No, but I did talk to a buddy of mine who's friends with the guys at Neural to hopefully set it up that we can talk to them at NAMM and see what we all think. What's that? Hey, Big D, you told me a D20 was my amp and it totally sucked? How dare you? What?
Do you know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Sorry, Keith.
Yeah, what do you mean? What was wrong with it? I'm curious, like... I don't even know what he means, but... Oh, just... Shit was fired. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm like, I did what now? Man, you guys are just eating that salt like there's no tomorrow.
It's so good.
I've had
such
one little
bad-
taste.
Such bad blood pressure later on today. Like, man, he's gonna fall over as he walks out.
Luke's the one that's eating it right now.
You're the one that poured this on me.
Oh, that's gross, Luke. Hey, Wendell, it's because you need to buy like roughly 95,000 of them then. So, well, that sounds good. Awesome, Keith. I'm stoked you're happy. The D20 is one of my favorite amps that we do. I mean, it's way more up my alley. I like low to mid gain stuff that I pedal up, which is kind of shocking because I wouldn't have thought that. Like, you know, a few years ago, if you asked me if I was mainly going to use a cleaner amp and then use a bunch
Totally.
of pedals, I'd have
Would
been
have
like,
said no.
no.
Yeah, totally.
But I mean, I still love drive tones from amps. It's crazy.
It wasn't my basement. It was the basement music studio at Quest Music, and I'm pretty sure it was the owner, Sam, not me.
It was one of the Sams. I'll tell you that for free.
Well, if it wasn't a short Greek guy, then it was me.
Yeah, how
I
hairy
remember.
was this person?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember. I blocked it out of my mind.
Well, that doesn't sound good for anyone.
No, I'm just kidding. I remember me and my sister went to the basement and got orange hats. And a t-shirt, maybe.
All right. Any more questions besides them? Oh, Mike's saying I think you're supposed to put the salt on food, not just eat it by itself.
That's
No,
exactly,
dude, it's
that's,
pretty banging.
That's
No.
usually what you would do, but we have Luke
Just
and Manny
eat
here.
it. Just eat it.
Well, that yeah, man. I should hopefully have more time this year at NAMM because there's an extra day. So last NAMM, Manny, how much time did I have outside of the meeting room last year at NAMM? You kind of controlled the schedule.
Zero time.
Yeah, like I think I got a half hour once, and I had like the badge things to give away to give
Yeah.
stuff away, and I'm like, let's go for a walk and find people wearing rev hats.
Yeah, there's
and
no
do this
time.
thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many times when dealers were like, hey, is like Derek around or anything? I'm like, sorry, he's in a meeting.
hopefully not this year as much. That goes on a spoonful of Vegemite. Oh, Manny's gonna try it. How bad is that Vegemite?
It's awful.
Yeah, bring it here. Did you try it?
I've tried it before.
You're gonna try it?
I've tried it in the past.
good.
I'm
No,
not.
I know, but
I'm not
Derek,
trying
you're
it
gonna
again.
try it? Derek, it almost made me throw up, dude.
It's really.
Oh, look at it. Like,
It almost made me throw up.
You're just laughing at the container.
it's like you just had Taco Bell.
Don't take too much.
Can you zoom in?
No,
Yeah,
take
you
a
can't.
bunch. Just take a bunch.
I can't zoom in like that. Give me. See what I can do.
Oh, I
you
can
get it from-
smell it, dude. It
Can you-
smells awful.
If you okay, if you bring it closer to you,
It's
a
not
little
good.
more. Yeah, there, and then hold on. Disgusting.
Did you say that's disgusting?
It's disgusting.
It doesn't smell good.
No, it tastes worse
It's
than it
just not
smells. too.
good. It's not good at all.
It smells like a hamster's cage.
It does.
That's a good reference.
It does. Like,
No, I don't want it.
I'm not doing it.
There-
No, do it.
You have to do it.
You have
to
to.
do a little
You're
bit.
the
have
only
to do
person
it.
here that hasn't tried
Yeah, you have to do it.
Seriously.
it. Do you want to be?
I'm not tainted.
Do you want to not be as cool as your friends?
Yes, 100%.
Not as cool as me.
You have to give in to peer pressure. That's just what it is.
We'll
Yes.
get you a spoon.
Yeah, I'll get you a spoon.
Throbbing Vegemite, is that your new band name?
Somebody buy a pedal.
I tell you what, if we get to, we need 5 more dealer things. If we get to the 5 dealers, then I'll do it. But like the 5 more emails with proper dealers. But if we don't, stay pure, Derek. I also, Luke, they wouldn't buy an amp to see you get your Theo Von mullet, so.
Hey, emails are free.
How about I'll get you some mac and cheese? You can put it on that.
Sounds
Oh yeah, that's
tastes like a combination of sadness and getting punched in the face.
Manny had a good idea, getting some mac and cheese and putting it on that.
No, I don't need to do that. Oh, I heard that.
What?
A small amount on toast. Yeah, that's what I was told, like, not just by you, Michael, but by my buddy Steve from Australia. He's like, you don't just eat that shit, it's disgusting that way. I'm like, yeah, I know. Man, 3 more. Imagine that. Is anybody here watching from Montana?
Why?
So I'm wondering where the cool shops in Montana are. They have internet in Montana.
That's it, yeah.
Well, boys, we're gonna fall too short.
No, I think we got it. I think we got all 5.
What's that?
I think we got all the emails we need. You need to check that Vegemite.
I like how Manny just put, eat that Vegemite, eat it, manual. That doesn't sound like a shop, and if it is, I don't want to go to it.
It's a pretty good shop.
The eat it manual.
It's a pretty good shop. You should check it out.
I would go to that.
How many thumbs up do we have on the stream there, boys?
Give us 1 second and we'll check. The laptop's also just blaring music right now. Hey, my dad put one.
Nice.
What is that? That's
Keith, don't worry about pulling my chain. It's completely acceptable. If you were here for 30 seconds during the day, you would realize that we are the most sarcastic people on the planet.
Yes.
So, no worries there. The guitar is stock, just a different paint color, that's all. So. All right, we got enough. You can go get me a spoon.
You don't need a spoon. Just put some on your
You're
finger.
not gonna
yeah,
regret this.
sorry, I don't want a spoon, Manny. That's too much. I do want some sort of drink, though. Just a bubbly.
I'm just telling you right now, water's still not enough for it.
It's the about to ingest Vegemite song.
Try it with the salt. I don't think I want to.
We'll go after this.
All right. All right. How much do I have to do?
Just a bit.
A spoonful.
No.
Don't take a lot.
Oh, it's not good. I haven't even tried it yet. Is that okay?
A little bit more than that.
A little bit more, yeah.
That's
I
what
don't believe that you did more.
I took a
Dude,
lot.
I know you did. Luke, you're a fool.
No, I
Okay,
just.
that's good. That's like less than what Luke took.
Is it, though?
Can you put it?
Yeah, that's less than what Luke took.
Okay.
What did you do with it? Where is it?
It's
gonna
on your
fall-
cheek, dude.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, it's...
dude, it's all over your cheek right now.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, guys.
What does it taste like?
It's like really salty.
Yeah. Are you getting some like meat tones in there?
Sean, you see what Sean says.
He's gonna throw up.
I'm going to spit water all over the pedal boards.
I'm not trying it with the salt, Stan.
It just
No.
stays there. Mike, why do you eat this? Anybody from Australia watching, why do you eat this? Proudly Australian made and owned. You should not put that on your label, Vegemite. Like,
Yeah.
it says B vitamins, which is for barf vitamins. Oh,
What else does it
terrible.
taste
it's
like?
brutal.
Now that it's not as salty, what does it taste like? Meaty, doesn't it? Like beef jerky?
Meat.
Meat. I don't know. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Gross. Give me some of the other Australian treats to eat. So,
That's like a chocolate milk mix.
Oh, we know.
What are you guys eating?
I
that over there?
literally looked at him. I was like, "Give him the powder."
what else do you have? It doesn't taste like a hamster cage. It just smells that way. But it's terrible. Oh, this one, I'll eat that. Yeah. I should make my kids try that tomorrow morning. I should take that and make my kids try it in the morning on
The
toast.
Vegemite?
Yeah.
Oh, see how Max reacts to that.
Tell them it's Nutella.
Oh, you would have a sad child.
Yeah. Oh, Sean, I'm bringing it to NAMM.
Cool.
All right.
It's bad.
We're past 2 hours. It's cost me a lot of money because Sam's contract.
I don't have any sort of contract.
Yeah. A small amount of toast. I'll send this. There's no reason to put a small amount of that on toast. That's like saying if you just took like a piece of dog shit and spread it on toast, that it would be good if it was just a small amount.
Yeah, it's got to be microscopic.
Yeah.
He is the food scientist. He knows.
That is true.
Oh.
I got some instructions for Vegemite.
Exactly.
Find the nearest garbage can and throw it in.
No, no. Bring it to NAMM for all the bros to try. What's this?
The minty
Hey, Mike,
is
this
good.
caramello koala thing's pretty good.
The minties are good too. The like little white ones.
You like the white one?
Those Cheezos were amazing.
The Cheezos? Yeah.
The Cheezos were my favorite.
Yeah.
I like the other things that I ate that you didn't get. They were good.
The
Tim Tams are pretty good.
Oh, the Tim Tams are the best, yeah.
Salt plus shit equals Vegemite. Hamster shit, though.
Yeah.
I would say a small amount of dog shit on toast would probably be significantly less bad than a large amount. Yeah, true. Oh, I should go. Yeah, I have a meeting in 3 minutes.
Yes, you do. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
everybody.
bye.
2 now.
So thanks for coming out, and
This is the worst thing that's ever happened. See you later.
you actually got 50 emails. So
We'll get you some stuff.
oh,
We'll post about it tomorrow.
Thanks for coming out. Oh yeah.